And what's up YouTube, it's your pal Moonstoneman for short, and today's video I'm going to talk about why autistic people, like me, are so sensitive to loud noises. And I know what you're thinking.
I'm Moonstone. Everyone's sensitive to loud noises because we're people. Our ears hurt, and they go ring, ring, ring.
Ring. And yes, that's true. But autistic people aren't like that, at least not all of them. And I don't want you guys thinking,
Oh, the guy's autistic, he must be so sensitive to loud noises.
that everyone's like that. There's certain levels of autism that make them more sensitive to certain things, but lower levels mean they're more like other people. But they're still different. They still have autism, so they still need treatment. So anyway, I'm going to talk about the main reason why autistic people are sensitive to loud noises and how they can deal with it. Now, normally the symptoms of autism usually appear around the age of 3 or above a little bit. Some don't even get symptoms until they turn 11, but that's usually around the time when you first start getting symptoms of autism, like including moving your arms or strange behavior, like being unaware of danger, unaware of what emotions people are feeling or trying to express to you, and prefer to play alone, and having trouble sleeping. And those symptoms actually start happening to me when I was around 9 to 10, and it didn't really increase to the level I'm at now until I turned 12. And like I said, autistic people are usually diagnosed at a very early age of life, but the symptoms don't really get worse until around the age of 11. When they get worse, they get to the point where they're really sensitive to loud noises, and I'm going to be sharing why it's sensitive to me. It's sensitive to me because when I hear loud noises, I can hear almost everything the person's saying. Sometimes small conversations they're making to the person across from them, or a bunch of other random words that keep buzzing around in my mind. And they keep buzzing around, buzzing around, buzzing around, buzzing around, until it feels like there's a giant force of pressure against my brain. And this is called an overstimulation. And when that happens, I feel like I'm about to pass out or something like that. That's the best way I can describe it. I can think of a few other ways to describe it, but I'd rather not say it on camera. And that can really cause me to lose control. It caused me to hyperventilate. It caused me to go crying, and it can probably even cause me to get some aggressive behavior. This happened only a few times in my life, but there's still times when I'm struggling with it. So that's probably why you'll see most kids with autism wearing headphones a lot, and that's probably why they have a hard time paying attention, because we are trying to block out the noise that's causing us so much trouble inside our brains. Because some people hear noise and just like,
Ah, this is a bunch of clutter, I'll just ignore it.
But when you're autistic, like me, all the noise feels like a giant tornado waiting to sweep you up and toss you to Canada. Oh, not Canada, Oz. Taking the Oz. Or is Canada better? Nah, they have no cities in Canada. Well, it's not ones that are emeralds, so it's not as fun. So anyways, that is kind of the reason why they're so sensitive. Like I'm warning you, not all autistic people are like that. Some people get treated at a very early age and get the help they needed, so that way they can handle loud noises later on in life. But I don't want you guys thinking that all autistic people wear headphones all the time, or all autistic people are super sensitive to stuff. Are they sensitive? Yes. Can they only deal with it? Yes. Do all people deal with it really easily? No. It's not easy to deal with for some people. For some people, it's really easy to deal with. Other people, it's not. So that's why you'll probably see more autistic people like wearing headphones a lot than people who don't. I want to point this out because I feel like lots of people get it mixed up sometimes. But you won't see them wearing them 24/7. You'll probably only see us wearing them in crowds or out in, or non-public, like in crowds or in the hallways at school. But if we're in class or if we're at home or anywhere like that, you won't see us having them. They'll probably be around our necks, but we'll most likely not have them on. But I gotta be honest. In a world without music, I'm completely lost in the void. But in a world with music, I can pretty much transport to anywhere I want. So I feel like that's probably the reason why we like music so much, because I feel like it can really help us escape from here to where we can calm down or stop our overstimulation, or overstimulation is not even a word. meltdown, stubborn meltdown, and just relax or calm down. Another way we could actually cope with the noise is breathe in, breathe out, only in a more calm way, an actual sort of rhythm. Those are just a few of the reasons that we don't like noise and how we help calm ourselves with it. There's many other coping mechanisms, but I don't know all of them. And I grew up in a childhood where I was kept away from most of the noise, but I also had very noisy hallways at school. Like I said, I didn't really start getting all these symptoms until I turned around 12, and that was when my ears became super sensitive. That's when my smell came super heightened, and when my ears became so sensitive, at first music was like la 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 la, but for that, noise around me was like rah. So you can't only imagine how crazy it was for me. But I'm still learning, I'm still processing with it, and I'm still learning to deal with it. And I'm sure lots of the other autistic people out there are trying to do that too. So yeah, that is why autistic people wear headphones a lot. Now, I don't want you taking this as a professional document on autism. This is just my opinion of why I wear headphones a lot and my own personal experience with it. If you actually want to learn professional stuff about autism, I'm serious. Go to the library, check out a book, ask a professional. This is just my side of the story. That's all this is. But if you guys have trouble with noise, let me know, and I might be able to give you some advice on it. But I'm a terrible advice giver. I'm just a storyteller. I don't know. But anyways, if you're autistic, you have trouble with noise, what's your favorite song? Let me know. I may have heard it before. My favorite song is Fireflies by Owl City. It is amazing. And if there's any other ways you guys cope with noise problems, let me know. I might have heard of some of them before. I already told you about the headphone one. I also told you about the breathing technique one, but this other one I can't remember. But anyways, if you guys know, let me know. And if you guys like this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more content. And if you're an autistic person, then high five for the camera. Thank you for watching. Until then, peace. See you later. Bye.